Hello everyone, I'm ExtraCheesy87 and this is Let's Play The Legend of Heroes Trails Through Daybreak II, aka Trails Through Daybreak Part the Second, aka Windows Update turned off all my OBS audio settings, so I already recorded this intro, but thankfully I caught it like 30 seconds in. So yeah, let's honestly, let's just jump in, you know? No preamble. We gotta cater to the TikTok brains of the age we live in. Do we have clear data? I presume so. Also, editor's note: we have to play with mouse and keyboard, at least for this first video, because my controller will not work. I don't know what's wrong with it, and after like troubleshooting it for like 20 minutes, I gave up and said, "Fuck it, we do it live." I'm kind of a slight 235 Andy, you know? Yeah, I think slot 235. We got some droplets, gonna be tossing those probably. We got skills stones. I don't know what those are, but it's pretty cool, I suppose. I mean, we did just beat the game. Well, I guess it's out of curiosity to see what do they think is important. Oh, don't be 20 minutes long.
Capital of the Calvard Republic is a small,
I did get played by this in the Yakuza game, and Yakuza 2 has like a 10-minute recap you can watch.
Student from Aramis Academy, Agnes Claudel, showed up at his door. She requested his help in finding.
I think they've always had these, but I've never watched them. They've never asked me before.
She inherited from her great-grandfather. Utilizing his connections in normal society and the underworld, Van and Agnes found one of the Genesees, only to come under
fire. Okay, I'm gonna be honest. This is gonna take too long. They were good, you know. We just beat the game. It was only like a month or so ago.
Gamma Squad, go!
Now you better hope it's not Hercules, or else they're all gonna get killed randomly.
Our next prey.
Now, devour them all! Start corrode! The Grendel's online!
I'm just saying, if I get killed by an evil fairy, that's not going in the after action report. We are leaving that out.
What the hell?
Me when I'm the evil Grendel. Is this the part where we do the thing where the sequel is the main villain is just the protagonist but evil?
I knew I sensed something down here, but I wasn't expecting to find bodies.
No good. I'm only getting a faint response now. Ugh, I really thought we had it this time. This place is gonna be locked up real tight after today. Talk about lame.
Huh. Maybe we should pay our friend a visit. His connections could come in handy, and we do still owe him our thanks.
True,
Oh, yeah.
That's pretty true.
Our thing should match his 4 SPG requirements, shouldn't it? Well, if we go, I'm totally helping myself to his secret stash of sweets.
If you want to play with fire, be my guest. I think that's our cue to get out of here.
Yeah.
Aren't you guys supposed to be
Let's
relaxing?
move, S.
Like, weren't you on like a cross-continent food tour or something? That's cool. I didn't know they were in the game. Honestly, I don't know much. Like, in terms of like plot and whatnot, I actually know nothing. The only thing I know is just the general, you know, people seem to not be super into Daybreak 2. It seems like it maybe has Cold Steel 2 syndrome. But I'm still excited. Especially because, so uploads for these first few days are going to be very, very slim.
I can't wait! Do you think his car is faster than Van's truck?
Okay, we'll
Your
pause.
guess is as good as mine, sweetie. We'll be back home later
Actually,
this
Van's
evening.
truck is faster. It's
You
won
better
multiple
be.
races.
Things have been a little too weird around here lately.
We've smoked him like at
All
least
right,
twice.
have tons of fun out there, you may.
Okie dokie, Grandpa. I'll be back soon!
But basically, I have next week off, so I'll get to record a lot. Oh. I'll get to record like it's 2021
Early
again.
yesterday morning, there was a small explosion near a municipal building in the capital. According to our report, it was the result of a power outage, and there was no sign of criminal activity. In other news, a Grand Circuit exhibition race will be held today.
Christ, who's gonna die, man?
For real? It's too early for this shit.
Editor's note, it's 11:15 in the morning.
Yes? Thought you weren't working today.
It's nearly 10 a.m., you know. You really should be wide awake at this hour. I have a job fit for a Spriggan, so you better start waking up already. Van.
In case you didn't know the main character's name, in case you forgot that. This Van, by the way, once again, just in case you forgot. He's the man.
So, wasn't expecting you to drop by the office, much less in casual wear. Better be careful walking around in that, or else Lil Miss Famous will have even more eyes on her.
Come one second, I'm gonna try my controller again. Cause it's like it turns on, it just won't connect. But like Windows is like, it's connected. It won't work. I don't know. I'll have to mess with it later. But if we're gonna be absolute psychopaths and play mouse and keyboard, which would be fine. The problem is, well, okay, I shouldn't say it until we start playing, but generally Japanese games have the most unhinged keybinds for mouse and keyboard. Like just insane stuff as like your default keybinds.
Oh, please. I can blend in with the crowd just fine, as long as I act like myself.
Now, you know, the ports for the series are very good generally. So maybe that's not an issue. I do remember those one video in Cold Steel 1 where I had to play with mouse and keyboard for some reason. I don't remember why, and it was like, it was a little unhinged.
So, what are your thoughts? I just had it tailor-made.
Well, let's see. Huh. Yeah, seems pretty alright.
Worst answer. Man gives worst answer possible when asked question.
Always good to wear something easy to move around in.
It's like some shorts.
What did I say?
Oh, nothing.
I think it's pretty good.
So, what's going on with your sleep schedule?
It's kind of
Was
got more
it
like a
thrown
wintry
off
vibe.
kilter, or are you just becoming lazy? Perhaps your old habits are rearing their ugly heads, now that you don't have your assistants to keep you in line.
It ain't like that. I've just been up to the neck in work is all.
Mm-hmm.
Though I am slowing my pace a little. At least until they get back.
Speaking of, I can't believe it's already been 2 months since they all left.
Yep, never to return again.
I'm surprised they haven't returned yet.
Yeah, well, they all had some unfinished business to take care of.
Think they're gonna slowly drip feed them back to us?
On the bright side, things have been nice and quiet around here lately. It's just like old times.
Now, it would subvert my expectations if everyone just showed up all at once, then you just had the full party immediately. I don't think it's ever really happened in the series, but
Oh? I've heard testimony to the contrary.
you always gotta go around and get the gang back together.
A little birdie told me Agnes has been coming here every week for part-time work.
Not true. She comes every other week.
Okay.
And I doubt she'll be able to do even that much in the coming weeks. She's gonna be up to her ears in work, getting ready for her school festival.
Oh, it's that time of year already? I bet someone's going to be awfully lonely soon.
Yeah, no. Alright, that's enough about me. Let's start talking shop. I want to know why an A-rank bracer, and the famous Beauty's blade no less, is asking for my help.
Remember in the last game where she asked for our help like 12 different times? It shouldn't be that much of a surprise.
I'm also curious why you're doing this on your day off. Guessing this ain't a rescue a lost cat type request.
They made the joke. It's over. We can't make cat jokes anymore, man.
Afraid not. Take a look at this.
They acknowledge the meme.
Damn.
There have been other incidents like this one here in the capital. They began around the start of the year. I'm sure this is old news to you, however.
Yeah, but I didn't think the rumors were actually true. What I heard was that there have been a number of strange goings-on lately, and that a lot of people have been dropping like flies.
The victims are not only policemen and soldiers, but also gang and mafia members as well. Evidently, they have all been killed in the most gruesome manner imaginable. It's inhuman, in every sense of the word. Due to the nature of the incidents, however, they're being reported as vague disturbances or accidents.
Well, given the parties involved, I can't say I blame them. Hasn't stopped people from talking, but it's all just speculation. I figure...
Oh, whoops.
That's right. A joint investigation team has already been formed.
My finger slipped
They've
on the
surmised
mouse.
that this is the work of a serial killer.
I don't even know how to open up the log. I don't even know what button I would hit to open that up, but
Unfortunately, they have yet to find any serious leads.
I have a really bad habit of doing that. When I just have like my hand resting on the mouse, I get like, I don't know, my fingers like twitch. And sometimes it'll cause me to click ahead.
I'll admit, this case has been on my mind. But I hadn't caught any sense, and no one had come to me about it. Until now, that is. If I'm being real with you, this is way beyond the scope of my humble little office. You do get that, right?
Did brother forget the last game?
Yes. And until yesterday, that was perfectly acceptable.
We do a lot of stuff that kind of goes, you know, it's above the Call of Duty, so to speak.
However, the situation has changed.
Target, move it up.
Now, them all. Shard online.
You know, if it hadn't have said Hercules Soldier, they would have had plausible deniability, man. Unfortunately, it's just going to be another L for the Calvert Special Forces. Guys ain't done nothing, man.
The CID's Special Ops Hercules unit, its Gamma company specifically, was wiped out last night.
You want to know why they're called the Gamma Company? Because all the other ones are gone and dead. That's why they sent the Gamma.
They identified a suspect for the serial killings via their intel network, but when they caught up with him, they were completely overwhelmed by a red fairy and a man in a trench coat, who transformed into a monstrous creature.
I want to say it's just the latest in special effects, but yeah, probably not. I'm guessing Renee sent you this vid?
Yes, discreetly and privately. Not even the Guild is aware of this video. The many incidents caused by Almada last year were beyond human understanding. However, all of the reports mentioned the presence of a fixer and an unidentified dark blue monster. Consequently, multiple organizations are beginning to turn their eyes to you. I'm sure I don't need to tell you what will follow if nothing is done about this. Yes?
Honestly, even I don't know what all went down there. So, long story short, I've shot to the top of the suspect lists. Of the CID and the Bracer Guild.
Nail on the head. It's only a matter of time before the CID makes their move to attain justice for the Gamma Company. This is personal to them.
Well, I mean, it didn't work out so well for the Gamma Company. Won't the same thing just happen to the Zeta Company or whatever?
The same goes for the police and the Guild as well.
Well, shit. I just can't catch a break these days. But thanks for giving me a heads up.
What are you going to do?
The same thing we always do, Elaine. Talk to NPCs.
The only thing I can do. I'm gonna put my nose to work. This ain't something I can take lying down, especially since I should have been able to sniff it out from the get-go. I'm not just gonna sit here and wait for someone to throw me in the slammer. I've got to get on out there and clear my good name.
I mean, it's an interesting setup. I like the setup, and they did kind of get right down to the nitty-gritty really fast.
Pushing through thick and thin is what a fixer does best. I'll get through this. Whether that's by myself or with the people who have stood by my side. I'm only here now because of them. And I've still got to pay them back for all they've done for me.
Huh.
I guess I'm sort of giving myself a 4 SPG here. Now, I hate working for free as much as the next guy. But maybe I could put up with it if a certain someone rewarded me with delicious sweets.
That's quite the roundabout way of asking me to treat you.
I mean, you definitely, I don't know, the Bracers don't get paid shit. I was gonna say she makes more than us, but actually she probably doesn't.
However, I'm afraid I can't accept that particular arrangement. Seeing as I'm the one who came to you with a job.
Yeah, you pay us with sweets.
Huh?
I can't just sit idly by and let a new seed of fear be planted in the hearts of civilians. That's not the Bracer way. Moreover, I have a personal stake in this. After all, a dear friend of mine is being caught in the crossfire of this whole ordeal. I won't let him be hit with a false charge.
Yeah, but like, has anybody ever actually gone to prison and stayed there? You know? I mean, if we're being honest. Worst case scenario, Van serves 6 months. That's all I'm saying.
Face it, you need someone who can keep an eye on you. I think us working together would be the most rational solution. That said, I can't openly ask for your help, given my position as a Bracer. If it's done through a 4 SPG, though, I doubt there will be any problems. So, will you accept it? Hey, why are you laughing at me?
I'm not. Just wondering who's really the roundabout one here. You're the same as ever, Elaine. Actually, I take that back. You've changed a lot, haven't you?
I suppose I have. Although I think that's to be expected, given all that happened last year. And you've changed quite a bit yourself, no?
Guess so. All right. The conditions you've outlined match my requirements well enough. I'll be expecting you to pull your weight out there. Better keep up with me, Beauty's Blade.
Oh, I'll do more than that, Van Arkride.
It's the prologue. It's the dang old Crimson Roar, man.
I am officially in love with this caramelized apple. The slightly bitter yet juicy sweet flavor is to die for. That pinch of cinnamon combined with the flaky richness of the crust are sending my taste buds into overdrive. It's perfection. I could sit here eating Monmar's tart tatin until the cows come home. I'll never get sick of it for as long as I live.
Same for me. Its flavor is refined, yet delicate at the same time. Calling it anything less than a masterpiece would be doing it an injustice. You're a master of your craft, Victor.
I bought this from the store. You guys are idiots.
Why, thank you. I don't know why you're hanging around this deadbeat, but I guess there's no harm in kicking up your feet and sharing a meal in your downtime. The same doesn't go for you, you lazy bum. Also, you better not give this fine young lady any trouble. You hear me?
Yeah, I got it.
Oh, why does he always give me such a hard time? Alright, voice acting Van he's over. He's done. Those are all the lines you get from him. Now it's my time to shine. Only because he cares, I'm sure. So, where's Yume and Paulette? Haven't seen them here today. Racing. Going real fast. Vroom vroom. Skirt skirt. Pedal to the metal. You know how it is. Oh, they're gonna see a race. They got an invite from a certain hot-headed racer we all know and love. He's been inviting her out a lot since the end of last year. I have to imagine the old Grump's been worrying up a storm over that. But even he has a bundle of nerves right now. At least it ain't showing in his cooking. Yeah, I heard a little about their situation. The road to reconciliation can be long and thorny, but I wish them luck all the same. I'd only meant to have a light meal, but I think I got a little more than I bargained for. Now that we're full, perhaps we should set to work? Yes, yes. Sounds good. The information on the case ain't gonna find itself. You wanted to hit up Riverside and the Grand Circuit, yeah? That's right. As far as we can tell, that's where the latest incidents have occurred. With your keen sense of smell, we may as well be able to uncover some leads that fell by the wayside. Let's hope my nose lives up to your expectations. Let's say we head to Riverside first since it's closer. Just give me a second, we can hop to it. Riverside has been added to the travel menu. Okay, oh god. Why are they changing? L log to do. I mean, those seem fairly actually normal.
Should be able to get whatever we need over at the general store.
Just feels
So
weird.
wait, I need to make a stop at
Ooh,
the
I like the
tobacco
little
kiosk.
line on the
Gotta
mini
check
map.
out
That's
their
pretty
novelty
sick.
candies.
Alright.
Ever the sugar addict.
Let's try not to draw anything. Actually, I was told to have another business trip coming up soon. You alright with watching Harry again for me? Brother, I'm starting to feel like I'm his dad more than you are. Of course, Hawker kids love having him around. Between you and me, don't you think you're working a little too much lately? I mean, you're making it home past midnight more often than not these days. Harry's been talking about how much he misses his dad, you know? Sorry, had to take on a lot of new roles recently. I'm trying to book my return flight for as soon as possible. Whoa, flight? Yo, this is Calvert. We don't fly on airships around here. That's a dead technology. You drive or you walk. That's all fine and dandy, but don't you think that's the kind of thing you should be telling your son? One thing I will say about mouse and keyboard, I got way more precise control over the camera, man. For our pans and drags and Dutch angles. I was able to work my way up a promotion recently, but they ended up sending me out to fix a problem with their branch offices. Max supposed to be heading to Anchorville today too, so I should be back in about a week. Seriously, I don't know what I'd do without Robinson. Hawk is an old childhood friend of mine who happens to live next door. Our families have been friends for years. He's a single dad, so we end up taking care of his kid while he's out on business trips. AKA all the time. Ever since the end of last year, though, all he's been focused on is work. Harry doesn't complain about it, but you can tell the kid misses having his dad around.
What's on the menu?
Products not previously seen in stores are marked with new. Hey, that's pretty nice. Now, are you wondering, does the hunger strike continue? The hunger strike, of course it continues. We will continue to buy things, stuff them in Van's pocket, never to be seen again. Oh, how do I talk to you? Okay, I just click. Makes sense. Looking for Paula and Yuma. They went out somewhere. I'm here by myself till the evening. That comet freak's been getting pretty bold lately. Even his pinky toe crosses the line. I'll dip him warm fry him like a croquette. Sounds like you've been waiting for the opportunity. Not that I don't get why. Oh, shut your trap and get to work already, would you? Don't go causing problems with Miss Elaine either. Yeah. I'll stop by my way home, Victor. Boom.
You sure are an odd group.
Okay, we're not gonna read the thing now. This first video is probably actually gonna be a little bit shorter, but because I want to try and go ahead and get it out, especially because I'm recording later than I even intended to. Since I fiddled around with my controller for like 20 minutes before giving up on it for now. But ooh, look at that, we're running. I don't know, we'll talk to some people around town and that's probably it. Probably no more plot progress in the very first video, honestly. I said, oh, sorry, Sheena. What's going on over here? It's nothing, really. I just finally managed to beat Harriet kick the can. Holy hell. That's what you get for being a cheater. Hold on, that mousetrap totally got a clean hit on you. Yeah, and using mousetraps and kick the can is cheating. What you being so scary for? Come on, Mark, where are you? They seem to be having fun, I think. I wouldn't know, I've never had it. Kids gotta work off the energy somehow.
Alrighty.
Gonna make sure Harry pays today. Actually, it's kind of embarrassing how he's always at our house lately. I mean, I know we've grown up together, but still. Well, I guess it doesn't matter really. His brain's practically empty anyway. Get his ass? Van, help. Sheena's on the warpath today. Don't you think you guys should cool it for a bit? Make sure you don't make your friend too angry. Right. What's this lady so pretty for? Called genetics. It's called it was crafted by a hand. I asked if Yumi could come play with us today, but she went to go watch the race. Wish I could see it with my dad. Well, whatever. I heard the Z1 finals are going to be even cooler. And man, it does feel like it feels like we never left Elaine. They finally let us. They give us our exposition, set us free, and then look at all these people to talk to. Oh man, we're back. I did kind of think they'd maybe like have it slightly restricted since we're still like in the literal start of the game, but nah, man, we gotta do our full set of rounds. I think I can clean these parts with some liquid solvent. Yeah, you'll be spick and span in no time. Seem awfully chipper today. Van, what's he doing here with someone so pretty? Does that imply that, like, us having a pretty person around is abnormal, i.e. the main cast are actually ugly as hell? Is that what you're trying to say? Don't worry about her, she's just a little shy. She says she's much more comfortable around machines than people. Well, people are so scary, you know? And there's so many of them out during the day, I could pass out just thinking about it. I see. I guess she uses all her free time to focus on her craft? She definitely gets the job done, that's for sure. A little more tense than usual, though. Maybe I should check in with Chris and see if anything's going on. Probably the fact that their dad ran away again. By the way, you remember Kaina from Cray Village, right? She's a technician, like me. Apparently she lives in Edith now. She even got a job at Treon Mall's Vern store. That's so incredible. It must be really hard, especially getting a job out there. I could never do something like that. I feel like I'm gonna pass out just thinking about it. Hey Van, you ever a Zypher tune-up? I was, but now it doesn't seem like the best time. Yeah, sorry about that. We're in the middle of doing some maintenance on our equipment. Come back after you've progressed through the tutorial. I ain't got a lot of requests to work on those T-phones recently. Figure it might be time to update our gear. You heard about them T-phones? All the kids are talking about it. T-phones? Aren't the Zyphers adapted for civilian use? Yep, they're legally distinct. Nothing more than a mobile phone for the average Joe, though. Still, they've been selling like hotcakes ever since they released. Got that right? Although, now that I think about it, you don't see too many in Old Town, huh? Because we don't got no money, man. Either way, I got a good number of repair requests for the things already. We just need to prepare for the inevitable flood. Stanley's factory. Guess they're as skilled as the rumors claim. Yeah, they probably got all the other repair shops beat. Feels like we'll have to drop in some other time, though. Oh, wait, don't. Sorry for the inconvenience. We should be finished by the end of the day, though. Why don't you stop by then? No, I'll never upgrade my Zypher. Hey Van, it's a wonderful morning night, isn't it? Lady, it's like afternoon at this point almost. How's your work going lately? Hope there haven't been any problems. You know, whole world thinks we're a murderer, apparently. Same as usual, really. Things have settled down ever since we dealt with the Mafia stuff. Guess not as many people need our help anymore. Is that so? I'm glad to hear it's more peaceful around there, but I suppose that does mean less work for you. Perhaps I'll send you some subcontract work. Evil ass face, man. Don't worry about it. I'll be fine. No more monster requests. They seem awfully close. Maybe they're... Well, she's just starting to get ideas. Oh, you're not. We're not done with you. Father Nikolai's so personable. Plenty of people stop by just to talk to him. You know he's also an accomplished pharmacist. I'll be just as successful as him someday. I just have to remember to keep working hard. Yep, keep on watering without the water. One of these days the magic will activate and there'll be water in the can spontaneously.
The goddess of the sky is always watching over us.
Damn, I'm always saying that, brother. Good morning, man. Nice to see you again. You've been coming by every day, haven't you? Every day? Have you been praying lately? Why are you standing so far away, Elaine? Father Nikolai and us have a lot in common. Actually, we were talking about Ingrid's design philosophy the other day. Ah, yes, the aerodynamic design of their vehicles is quite impactful. I'm sure we can expect wonderful things from them the next race. No kidding, they'll be real contenders for sure. Still, Atos is pretty top form this season. Wouldn't be surprised if things ended in a draw. A draw? Like that shouldn't happen in a race? I mean, I guess in theory it could, but I don't know. Well, I guess it's like there's points, right? I don't know. I've never really watched F1, but... Well, that was certainly unexpected. I didn't think he'd be so friendly. Guy's definitely not your usual priest. That's why people respect him so much.
Well...
It's always a joy to talk with the people of Old Town. Same. You get a chance to take a look into their lives, their struggles, their worries, and then helping them with those feelings is all the more rewarding. And sometimes I get to make up shit in my head and make fun of them, you know? Get to just make up my own dialogue for them and be like, ha, look at this idiot. You know? It's pretty fun. You should try it sometime, Van. Feel free to visit whenever you like. I always look forward to speaking with you. Anybody? No? Okay. Bro, we're running. Hello! I'm the big bad villain. You found me. Now you can initiate the secret ending. Such nice weather we're having. It's sad to think this piece is only temporary. That's right, I know all about the terrible things happening in the deep dark underground, and you can't mean there's no need to fear. I bagged the guy just last night, handed him over to the police too. Oh no, everyone will think I'm the famous Phantom Thief Grimcat. Not my Phantom Thief. That's not what I thought she was going to say. That's how she spends her days telling lies to whoever will listen. Don't think she does it maliciously though. This is just a hobby of hers. Make sure you keep my secret, okay? By the way, you're familiar with Grimcat, right? And how she's been active for the past 50 years? Well, believe it or not, I'm her. First suited up when I was just a wee lass. After finding out how many bad guys were roaming the city, I felt I had no choice than to answer the call of justice. I'm thinking about retiring soon, but evil never truly sleeps, you know? I can only imagine what Judith would think. Thankfully, she doesn't have to know. No, I want to talk to the cat. Meow. Meow. Damn sure I'm always saying that. They're like they're getting along just fine. Getting furlong just fine. They don't seem to be related though. Maybe she's taking care of a stray. I mean, they could just be friends. You're not related to Elaine and you guys are talking.
All right.
At least that we know of. Don't give them ideas. Oh no, Harry's been captured. Stay calm, Mark. Harry needs your help. But Sheena's so scared when she gets serious. What should I do? So it's a hard choice for you, brother.
Don't be such a stick in the mud.
An early morning sauna trip doesn't sound half bad.
I got the hint. You can make a quick stop. You won't be any help if you're still half asleep.
Fine then. I'm gonna take a dip.
Hey, Van, you're Isn't this man a well-known economist? Economist? Couldn't say the words. I believe I've seen him in the news before. If I recall, I believe his name is Huck, and he likes to... Well, it's awful beautiful day out, don't you think? Perfect for Mahjong. Really makes you want to put your heart and soul into the game. Such a blatant attempt at changing the subject. I guess those rumors about him being work-averse are true. Well, he's rich. Of course he's work-averse. It kind of comes with the territory. Yeah, the business world to make him out to be this all-knowing genius. Really just some goofy old guy. And here I thought you came to introduce me to yet another beautiful young lady. Wait, you're not under arrest, are you? No? Why you said you'd catch me anyway? He's quite funny, isn't he? And I'm glad to see they're on such good terms. I would have never expected that. What do you mean? We're friends with everyone. Alright, use bath. Welcome. Oh, what's this? Don't tell me. Nice job, Van. You two take as much time as you need. What the hell are you getting at? We're just passing by before work is all. Course. I totally understand. Nothing like a good wash for getting down to business, huh? Shut up, girl. You're too young. Shut up. Hush. I really hate to put any more on your plate, Elaine, but I'd really appreciate you keeping good old Van here from making too much mischief. Leave it to me. Have a little faith in me, would ya? Oh, come on, you know I'm just teasing. Anyway, I'm sure you guys must have some jobs to get to. But since you're here and I want to enjoy a soak, yes. Okay, the achievements is now unlocked. Yep. Little known fact, you can't unlock achievements unless you go take a shower. It's a meta commentary. You'll never achieve nothing in life if you don't wash your ass. Press V to open the shortcut menu. Damn true, partner. I would like to use the bath.
Stepping inside.
This is perfect.
A breather was just what I needed.
Damn true, partner. I don't know how to make it go fast. Oh, it's control. That makes sense. I would say we'll have to change that setting.
I feel nice and refreshed.
Because I don't like when it's a toggle. I like it when it's a hold.
Come back anytime.
Don't be such a stick in the mud.
Oh, I remember you two. Hey, it's you two. Oh, Elaine, and you're the Spriggan, right? Ain't even made of wood or nothing. I don't get it. In the flesh, you're those idol girls, with you? And sure, it's been a while. You both look like you're doing well. What brings you two to the area? Do you know them? I know we know them, but I don't know that you know them. We heard there was a bathhouse here that does wonders for your energy. We've really been putting the hours into our practice, so we figured it might be nice to refresh ourselves. That's some smart thinking. Listen up, make sure you start with 3 sets of... Don't start, Van. They're just here to relax. Do you think they're... It's none of our business. They're probably not even related, so there's no shot it would ever actually happen. We can only get to perform so much because we get lots of support from our fans. If you guys have time, we'd really appreciate if you came to watch us. I don't see why not. We'll be there. Yeah, for sure. Enjoy the sauna. Okay, so we'll finish these people and then probably call it. You know, idol culture's still kind of new to the mainstream. We've putting all this work to so little to show for it. Same. Thankfully, we've been getting invited to perform more ever since last year's concert. That's why I've been taking the time to relax and recover our energy. I can't move. I put my fingers on the keys wrong. We don't come to Old Town very often, but you guys have some pretty interesting shops, huh? Maybe we should do a quick few rounds before we head back. You're from Arcade Solutions, right? And I'd like to thank you again for helping my son last year. Our family's been making a real effort to be more honest with each other lately. It's done wonders for our relationship. I'm glad to hear it. No need to thank us, though. After all, it sounds like you're the ones who've been putting in the work. Yeah, the incredible work of not being an abusive parent. Gosh, so admirable. We sure have. Or, I mean, I don't know. Neglectful is probably a better term. Which, I mean, neglect is kind of abuse, but... You know, maybe call them abusive is like a slight exaggeration, but... By the way, Curtis said he would like to take the Armis entrance exam in the future. We're a bit worried he'll overdo it, but we mean to do everything we can to support him. We only want what's best for him. Sounds like she's taking this quite seriously. Yeah, I guess we should cheer him on as alumni, huh? Are you an alumni? Don't you have to graduate? Too soon? We think it's best if Curtis makes decisions about his future on his own from now on. Of course we do worry, but we intend to continue to support him in whatever way we can. Well, perhaps Father Nikolai will have some advice. Ah, you're the Dark God Solutions man. Came in and, you know, changed my life, sir. And then I gave you like $4 or whatever. You're from Dark God Solutions, heading out for some work. You know, I've been helping Zora out with the morning housework lately. Basically, I just kind of stare at the dishes. And I think to myself, dust be gone. Dust be gone. And then I just hope there's no dust on the fine shiny, you know what I'm saying? I'm sure my employees won't mind if I'm a little late to the office. I mean, I'm the one in charge, aren't I? Lets me spend more time with Curtis. Gotta take care of the whole family, right? Well, I mean, you're the one in charge, so that means you should actually not be late. Because people might be depending on you being there to do their work. You know, something might happen and they might be like, oh no, I need to talk to my supervisor, but then the supervisor's fucking off. Curtis is still as prideful as ever, though. He told me this morning he's not giving up on going to Armis. I suppose I'll have to make sure he doesn't overdo it. Alright, Curtis. You can... Oh, wait. Who's on the first floor? Isn't there a dot? Oh, no, it's just the mini-map making it look like somebody's on the first floor, but it's actually a lady outside. You get to have the last word, Curtis. This is your reward for not doing drugs anymore. Alright, I think my test score should be about here now. I'm still barely passing in this subject. No, Curtis, now's the time to throw in the towel. You can do this. Qualifiers tomorrow. My evaluation needs to be spotless this time.
Alrighty.
I mean, if you're barely passing, I doubt it's going to be spotless. No offense. I don't know what's been going on lately, but I decided I'm going to take the Armis entrance exam after all. I mean, I am pretty smart. Why don't I go all the way to the top? Although I did just barely make the requirements. Well, maybe you're not pretty smart. No, okay, I'll stop bullying the child. I'll stop bullying the child. He's not like a dick anymore. I don't have the moral high ground. But alright, we'll call it here. And next time we'll finish our last couple of talkies. And then actually progress the main story. I know, what a novel idea. A novel idea. Ooh, achievements. The only time I'll ever look at this stuff. You'll never see this screen again as long as the game's going on. Well, that's probably not true, but... And we also, well... We might read the newspaper. We might not. I don't know. If I remember. I'm XGZ87. Stay tuned for the next part. And bye, guys. And... Van, look at the camera. Van. Play ball. Bye, guys.